The momentum is back with the Miami Hurricanes in recruiting as they flip blue chip 4-star defensive tackle Keshawn Stancil out of North Carolina. Big, highly athletic player who was already a highly rated guy, visited this summer and is now blowing up as a senior, someone who's a hot commodity and someone that Miami's very, very blessed and excited about flipping. We're going to bring in Peter Reese to talk about it. First, I want to talk about the coolest app, period, where you get the rare triple win. That is KashKick, KashKick. Sign up for the app in the App Store. 1.5 million plus downloads, 4.5 average rating. So this thing is a mainstream app, but you download it, got all your games that you like to play on your phone consolidated. So whether it's puzzles, RPGs, make fashion makeover. I don't know if you're into that, Scrabble, coloring, whatever you like to do, sports, action, they got it. And then as you play, you earn money, go straight into your PayPal account. And for every dollar you earn, advertisers will donate an equivalent amount to the American Cancer Society Play It Forward campaign, the rare triple win with KashKick, the hottest app on the planet. As we bring in Peter Reese. Peter.
D.
Not that many people hotter than the Miami Hurricanes right now in recruiting, man. Keshawn Stansel. I know you like the tape a lot. Clemson gets guys like this. They turn them into pros. Now those players are leaving the Carolinas for the University of Miami.
Yeah, this is a player who, just looking at his rankings nationally, the number 168 prospect in the country on the 247 composite, number 23 defensive lineman in the country, number 10 player in the state of North Carolina. And he's really the prototype for what I think Corey Heatherman is looking for in his defense. He does not want 315, 320 plus pound defensive tackles. I think you'll probably see them keep one or two of those guys on the roster, D. But I think at the base of what he wants to do, he wants quick, athletic, penetrative, three techniques like this. What this young man could develop.
Penetrative. I think that's if that word doesn't exist, I hope it exists now because I like it.
It is. It's a real word.
Dude, you're schooling with the vocabulary right now. I like that. Penetrative. There it is. Able to make a way into or through something. That is why you are a Knight Award candidate, my friend. All right,
listen. I've heard it used in soccer a lot, but this is a big man to get penetrative. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, you look at these. So these are the senior highlights we're looking at, right? So
yeah, this is from last week, I believe.
So you see the way the staff is tweeting. You're seeing a lot of references to senior film. You saw with Milan Paris, who committed. These are already 4-star players. So sometimes when you say senior film, you're thinking, all right, that's just an excuse for somebody who's like a low-rated guy. That's why they're low-rated, but why we want them, etc. These guys are already highly rated players, but because they are balling so much as seniors, their value goes even higher. 6'4", 280, 49 and 7-inch shot put thrower. He's gained 30 pounds since the end of his junior year. 56 tackles, Pete. 15 tackles for loss, 4 sacks this season alone. Right, this season alone. I interviewed him after he visited Miami. You could tell he wanted to be in Miami the whole time. Tough to leave home, but Miami's able to get this done. And the twitch, the power, the violence. I think this fits exactly with what we're looking for. And you've seen the way we play with Heatherman now. This is not just like projection. You've seen it. He fits in exactly with what these guys are doing.
Yeah, the motor as well. He was getting blocked by 3 different players that last play. And you like to see the finish, D. I think we watch a lot of these, as I'm going to pull up his tape from last year here. But we watch a lot of these young defensive linemen tape, and you see the athleticism. You see them manhandling guys. You see the power and all that. But you don't see them finishing plays as consistently as really pops up on this guy's tape. And you've just got to have some of that football player instincts in you, which I think he's got without a doubt. And you see the numbers last year, good numbers, 9 sacks, 23 tackles for loss, but he's taken a big jump in his game this year.
30 pounds, right? That's the word I'm getting from the coaching staff, that he has gained from what we're watching here, 30 pounds. And clearly the clips we saw earlier, the movement was no issue. He's moving just as fast. You see power too, Pete, which I know you're big on, we're all big on, is the ability not just to be strong and to be explosive and fast, but to knock back, right? Ruben Bain, he's the king of this, but you see this all over Miami's front, is the ability to knock players back. And I think he has that ability on top of being fast and quick and all those things. Shot put, there you see as he throws this guy to the ground like Ruben Bain does every week. That shot put background, I think, really helps with the power. Of course, Jackson Cantwell is like a whole nother planet. But 49 is a good throw, and this guy can run too, as you see here, just going sideline to sideline like a linebacker.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know why. I'll bring it back right now, but I think, again, like I said, the instincts are there. This isn't just a big guy who is a strong in the weight room, and it doesn't really the play doesn't translate, or he doesn't have the movement ability that you'd like to see. So he's got all of that. I haven't had a chance, as you said, you've seen him in person. I have not seen him in person, so I haven't had a chance to kind of size him up in terms of his height, but listed at 6'3". So looks adequate, as on tape doesn't look like he's a short player. So
no, so those verified times, sizes, that's all accurate stuff. Milan Paris 6'5 plus 200, 4'5. You have, we don't have the exact numbers here, but I think he's in that 6'3, 290 range. And the testing movement stuff, you see it on film. Certainly the recruiting services liked what they saw with that. And then the shot put, we know, in that 49 range. So just like Milan Paris, great senior film, already a 4-star player with big time offers, taking it to another level as a senior. Miami all over, prioritizing a big time player and hoping to land one. And Pete, I mean, you look at the way this defensive line is starting to fill in. Tyson Bacon, who I know you like, dealing with an injury, but very talented. Frederick Saintius, who they think is a major, major riser. And then a Keshawn Stancil. A lot of guys with some length, with some athleticism, and they're not, 320 pounds right now, but they'll get to that 300 range and be very athletic.
Yeah, Shari Charles in the class as well. Another one who they really like off the edge there. And I think you look at not only just who they're still recruiting, right? You understand that Tank Jones, a big-time recruit, is still in the mix. DeAnthony Lafayette potentially, as Mario going tiger hunting here between LSU and Clemson. But I think just in general, D, outside of what the player is, this was a quiet one in the background. Miami has been working, and I think this is what you're going to see. We always, of course, give you the latest here on CanesInSight, but understand Mario and his staff, they will not be outworked at this time of year. And if there's an opportunity to go get a kid, then they're going to find that opportunity. There's going to be maybe these situations where obviously Clemson's going a way different direction than Miami's going in a lot of different ways. And that's not even a situation where the coach is not there anymore, right? That's been fired. So there's potentially more vulnerable situations out there. And we'll see Miami continuing to look, behind the scenes here, and maybe more surprises along the way.
I got a prediction that people are going to like. But first, talking to my friends at UHealth Sports, the University of Miami Sports Medicine Institute. Recover your game. If you consider yourself an athlete or just an active guy, you know how hard it is to sit on the injured list with pain or an injury. Maybe try to come back early, hack your rehab. But if you don't want to compromise your performance, you want to be 100%, consult the experts at University of Miami Sports Medicine Institute, whether it's the elite athletes on the sidelines of the University of Miami or just everyday people like you and me. University of Miami Sports Medicine Institute will get you back on your game, doing what you do best at your best. Set an appointment today. That's umiamihealth.org or uhealthsports.com. 305-689-5555. All right, so prediction, Pete.
Let's hear it.
This is not going to be our last blue chip defensive lineman flip. It might be more than that, but there's definitely going to be another one.
I like it, and I agree with you, D. Let's see what happens here moving forward. Keep it locked on CanesInSight. Keep it locked on.
And that blue is going to be very blue.
Yes. I like it.
Keep it locked. CanesInSight. Like and subscribe. See you tomorrow.
Go Canes.